Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Amy leaving Heartland and the end of Heartland. Now, before you start freaking out, please watch this video until the very end because that isn't necessarily what I'm talking about. Let me explain. So, I have seen some comments going around on the internet about Amy leaving Heartland, and I'm guessing that the people that made these comments made them during or while they were watching Heartland Season 14, Episode 9, because we know in that episode that Quinn's dad arrives to Heartland and gives Amy offers Amy a job in Florida, and that would, of course, require Amy to leave Heartland. I'm guessing the people that made these comments about Amy leaving Heartland maybe did not watch that full episode or misunderstood something, because we know at the end of episode 9 that Amy says that she, told him that she can't leave Heartland. She wants Lyndy to grow up at Heartland, and she basically said no. Thank you for the offer, but I don't want the job. And we know that at the end of episode 9, so Amy is not leaving Heartland. Now, the reason I said the end of Heartland is because this would be the end of Heartland. If Amy left Heartland, it just to end the show, okay? And that's coming from me. So I understand why everyone starts freaking out when they see these comments about, another character leaving Heartland, because Ty just, died in season 14. So if Amy leaves, then why even continue the show? And I'm on the same page with you. With that, if Amy leaves Heartland, unless we, the audience, follow her journey and, see what's going on in Florida, you can't have a Heartland story take place at the Heartland Ranch without Amy. It just, that's not Heartland, and that's coming from me, okay? So, yes, I completely agree that if Amy leaves Heartland, they should just end the show. However, we know that episode 9, when Amy was given the opportunity to leave Heartland and to travel to Florida, she turned it down because she wants Lyndy to grow up at Heartland and grow up on the Heartland Ranch, just like she did. And that tells me two things. One, season 15 is an extremely high possibility. I'm like 99.9% sure we are going to get a season 15, and also that the Heartland writers are aware that Amy cannot leave Heartland, because that will just anger many people. However, I was a little bit disappointed when she didn't take the job, because I think that it would have been interesting and different to follow Amy's journey in Florida. Maybe if her and Lyndy, obviously, they would both go to Florida because Amy is Lyndy's mom, and I don't think Amy would leave Lyndy at Heartland with Jack and Lou and all them. Maybe she would, but I'm 99% sure she would not. So I think that would have been an interesting story, but then again, I don't know how far the Heartland story can go, and by that I mean I don't know how much of the Heartland story can take place not at Heartland, because I know how connected the audience is to the Heartland Ranch and to the rest of the characters. So to have a story that takes place away from Heartland, it's different. Amy would still obviously be the main character, but I don't see it happening. I wish it would, maybe down the road, but as of right now, Heartland has already been through enough change with Graham Wardle's departure from the show and Ty's death in season 14, that I think that if the writers did decide to go down the path of Amy leaving Heartland and working in Florida for season 15, I think most Heartland fans would be like, this is not even Heartland anymore. And if that is the case and that's what happens, I'm sure it's not going to happen, but if season 15 happens and that is the case, which again I don't think it is, because she didn't take the job, but if anyone made that argument when that storyline takes place, if it did, it won't, but if it did, I can completely understand, and I would agree that that's not Heartland because it's not at Heartland. So these comments that you see going around on the internet about Amy leaving Heartland, she's not leaving Heartland. Heartland is not Heartland without Amy, and Heartland is not Heartland not at the Heartland Ranch. So while I think it would have been interesting to see Amy, work in Florida, that's not the direction the writers wanted for the show, and I think that they are aware that, having a storyline that takes place not at Heartland would ruin Heartland in the long run. Although, again, different storylines are great, but with a TV show like Heartland, there's only so far you can go when it comes to changing the story or the location or the direction, and the direction has already been changed enough with season 14 and the death of Ty, the departure of Graham, that I think they're aware that Heartland, for at least for season 15 and a few seasons after, needs to be that Heartland. So Amy's not leaving Heartland. Don't worry about it. Again, if Amy does leave Heartland, I think that would be the end of the show. And if she ever does decide to take a job outside of Heartland and leave the Heartland Ranch, I think that would be the final episode of the show. But that, again, that is just my opinion. If you guys disagree, that is completely fine. If you agree, let me know down in the comment section down below. Make sure to subscribe for daily Heartland videos and season 15 updates, and make sure to subscribe and turn on my notifications as well, so that you'll be notified whenever I upload another Heartland video, including season 15 updates, including cast information, release date information, behind the scenes videos, and so much more. So if you want daily Heartland videos and season 15 updates, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Yeah, and I will keep you guys as up to date as possible on everything Heartland related, including season 15 updates. But with that being said, I'm gonna go. Goodbye.